Round one in the Western Conference begins.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang. Right here, game one. And a look at the starters for Omaha. We've got Burke. Hardaway is out there with Rose. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, we've got Drexler. English is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Whoa, man!
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap and ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Rose. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Drexler. Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Sabonis with the steal. Here's Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. English with some nice defense. Outside, Arenas. From deep, Drexler. Burke grabs the miss. For Omaha, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
And Sacramento has possession. Trailing by 2. English outside. There's the pick. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rose passes to Burke. Back to Rose. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Burke.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Markkanen, he's checked in for Thompson. Outside, Drexler. Pass to Unseld. Now Arenas. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rose passes to Sabonis. And here's Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Sabonis sets the pick for Burke. Pass to Rose. Back to Burke. The 3. Clyde Drexler grabs the miss. And it's Drexler with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Here's Unseld. He's guarded by Markkanen. Arenas attacking. That one goes. Count it. Arenas has got his second bucket of the night.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Burke. Latrey. It's hauled in by the Kings. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And the Kings making a change here. Marion's checked in. Arenas passes to Unseld. On the wing, Marion. And here's Drexler outside. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Burke can't get it to go. Unseld, the pass to Arenas. Now, here's Drexler. Guarded by Hardaway. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And finished off by Rose.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside, English. Back to Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got 5 rebounds tonight to the middle. And slam dunk by Burke.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Now Rose takes the 3. That's tipped. And they get it back. Stolen by Drexler. And a wide open look for Arenas. Knocks down the 3 ball. Arenas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Omaha has now gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Arenas against Rose. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. The shot by Marion, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
Hardaway kicks to Rose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Airmen. Yao checked in for Sabonis. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for Lauri Markkanen. Drexler with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Rose passes to Yao. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Omaha. On the wing, Hardaway. To halt the run. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Drexler with it. Hardaway picks him up. Drexler passes to Marion. Over Reeves. Outside for Arenas. Drexler against Hardaway. A fader. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Here's Hardaway. And slam dunk by Burke.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
English, he's checked in for the Kings. Jackson comes in for Gilbert Arenas. And Omaha also making a change. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Stojakovic. Reeves against Jackson. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And the dunk by Marion. Omaha trails by 6. Reeves outside. So the wing on the left. Outside Hardaway. Omaha moving the ball around. Burke can't get it to go. And so English will bring it up for Sacramento. Clyde Drexler on the wing. It's up a 3. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the left side wing. Out to Hardaway. Misses the 3. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So for Omaha right now, they've got Sabonis. Rose is out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Yao, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Here's Yao, and it's blocked.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Omaha. Sacramento leading by 4. And here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. And Eaton gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Rose. Pass to Sabonis. Now Reed. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
English on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. English, no good. Omaha trails by 6 to the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
To the inside. Marion slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Siakam is checked in for Sacramento. Stojakovic is checked in for Omaha. The free throw drops for Shawn Marion.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. No good on the three. English in the corner. The three. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Omaha trails by 7. Outside Rose. Out left to the wing. Picked by Markkanen. Down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Outside Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And that one falls for Jackson. And it's Rose with the ball for the Airmen. 8-point game. Sabonis sets the pick for Markkanen. Over Siakam. And it's Omaha with another.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Markkanen is a pure shooter.
Marion kicks to Jackson. Pass to Eaton. Now here's Jackson. The high post shot, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Markkanen. Stojakovic with it. Hasn't made one yet. Over English. English with some nice defense. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Assertive take from the young Siakam. You see how mobile he is at that position.
Here's Marion, and the dunk by Marion.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the Airmen decide to take their first time out here. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Jackson. Here's Rose. Markkanen looking it over. That three off the mark. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 14-6 run. English on the wing. Defended by Stojakovic. High post shot. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Rose. Markkanen against Siakam. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Markkanen.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Sean Marion.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Sacramento. Thompson no good on the free throw. Kings leading now by 10. Siakam outside. English outside. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Rose.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Drexler scanning the floor. Arenas passes to Eaton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Eaton's got 6.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
They set the pick. Thompson left side. Over Drexler. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so English will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And now it's an 11-point Kings lead.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And the Kings making a change here. Marion's checked in. Then for Omaha, Burke, he's checked in for Markkanen. Hardaway is subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. Omaha trails by 11. Outside Rose. Bounce pass from Sabonis. Thompson outside. Pass to Burke. And here is Hardaway. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Siakam passes to Drexler. Here's Marion. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Drexler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Burke. They get it again. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Sabonis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Marion kicks it over to Arenas. Out to Marion. Outside Arenas. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Arenas has got 9 points.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Hardaway against Arenas. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Eaton gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Out to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Marion passes to Siakam. And here's Arenas outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Inside. And Siakam throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Rose. Here's Burke. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Omaha, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their 2nd trip to the line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. Kings leading now by 18. Drexler. 2nd chance shot. He lays it in. Unseld's got his first basket.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
Hardaway kicks to Burke. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Burke with the screen for Hardaway. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. And the shot goes in. And that's 15 points for money.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
On the wing, Arenas. He's defended by Reed. 17-foot shot on the way. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Reeves with the screen on Siakam. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Arenas. Drops in the breakaway layup. Arenas has got 16 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for the King. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets. I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Taking a look at the situation. And that's all for us.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Drexler out there with Arenas. Then there's English. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Unseld in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Shot clock at 5. Here's English. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sabonis, the pass to Rose. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attack.
Siakam passes to Unseld, and that one is good. And the Kings lead by 21.
That was a nice pass by Siakam, showing off his point forward skills.
Pass to Burke. Back to Rose. To the middle. Burke can't get it to go. And so English will bring it up for Sacramento. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
On deep, Arenas. Here's Unseld, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Unseld's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rose kicks to Burke. And again, no good by Omaha.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Hardaway dishes to Thompson. And that one is off. And here now the Kings. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Arenas, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hardaway passes to Burke. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 3 assists in the game. Drexler outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. English the pass to Drexler. Outside for Arenas. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unselled jams. There's just so much power to his game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Omaha making a switch here. Stojakovic is checked in. Burke looking over the floor. Sabonis at the elbow. On its way from Rose for 2. Misses the wing jam.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Clearly a foul.
Omaha shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The Airmen making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Kings have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Unseld. Makes it off the glass. Unseld's got 15.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
Burke kicks to Stojakovic. Shoots over English. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his first bucket of the night. Siakam, a screen on Hardaway. Drexler with it. Hardaway picks him up. From deep, Arenas.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Rose against Arenas. Here's Burke. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Burke's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, so many bigs excel from 3-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Drexler kicks it over to Arenas. To the inside. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Well, they've really been sharing the...
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Then for...
The Western.
You look at Sacramento, and in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think Game 2s are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
So the Omaha starting 5. We've got Sabonis. Also Thompson out there. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Siakam, the pass to Drexler. And it's stolen by Rose. Burke on the wing. Wide open look. Drexler grabs the board.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Drexler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Sacramento shooting their first free throws tonight. Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Burke. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by English.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Burke. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Burke. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Burke. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
It's tipped. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. The shot comes out to the middle. Here's Siakam. Omaha pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to English. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Siakam. Gets the 3-ball to go.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Here's Burke. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Drexler. Back to Siakam. Here's English. Jacks up a 3. And Burke pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Unseld. Pass to Drexler. Nice D from Sabonis. For Omaha, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here they come with numbers in transition. English passes to Arenas. Here's Unseld. And he's going for the lob. Missed inside. Omaha trailing here. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Rose. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Siakam, right wing. Pass to Arenas. Again, the miss by the Kings. Well, Omaha shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Burke. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Arenas, guarded by Rose. To win the drought, got a piece of it, and they get it back. Count it. Unsel's got 6 points. The Airmen have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Burke. He's got 10. To the paint. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Drexler. Oh, he nails the corner three. 5 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Out left to the wing. Unseld. Pass to Marion. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Unseld. Shot is good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Marion. Here's English. Here's Arenas. Another three for Sacramento.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Hardaway. To the inside. Burke. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And there's a pick. Here's Arenas. He's got 5. Over Rose. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires for 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Unseld. Pass to Arenas. For 3. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Back to Hardaway. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. So Omaha going with almost an entirely new group here. Sacramento leading by 3. Jackson, the pass to English. Here's Drexler. A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Right side Reeves. Outside Hardaway. They set the screen. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Marion.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's English. There's the block. And here comes the break. On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Jackson. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by Omaha. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Drexler. He's got 5. Jackson left side. Here's Drexler. From 10 feet away. And that's good for 2. Drexler's got 7 points in the game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And here's Hardaway. Still no points. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Sacramento on top, up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So for Omaha right now, we've got Austin Reeves, and it's Markkanen in at the power forward position. That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to Eden. Here's Marion from behind the arc. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Beyond the arc. It's Markkanen on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And the Kings shooting just 38% for this game so far. Brandon passes to Marion. Here's Eaton. Here's English, and he banks in the layup. English has got his first points in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Stojakovic. No points yet. They set the pick. Reeves, the pass to Yao. Count the basket.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Here's Brandon. Jackson outside. Four on the clock. Pass to Marion from outside the arc. Stojakovic grabs the board.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it.
Here's Burke. No good on the quick three. Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Marion. Here's Eaton. He nails it, and we're tied. Eaton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's Rose. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Eaton. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Drexler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The three-pointer off the mark. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Siakam lethal in transition.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Rose, the pass to Thompson. Rebound by the Kings.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Siakam, no good. Omaha has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Burke. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Sacramento making a change here. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Omaha.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
For Omaha, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Siakam. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Here's Arenas. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
The Kings trailing. Inside, here's Siakam. And rejected. Rose right side. The teardrop. Here's Burke. Three-pointer, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Burke, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Burke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Arenas. Here's Marion. This one for 3. Omaha pulls it in. Burke's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Sabonis with a screen on Siakam. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Sabonis. Arenas passes to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
For Omaha, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Rose outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Rose has got his second bucket on the night.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Eaton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Arenas. He's got 5. Siakam outside. Pass to Eaton. Omaha pulls it in. Burke's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Sabonis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
D all over Sabonis there, which you have to be, because that is a tough man down low.
Both teams will make substitutions, and Sabonis drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. .152 left in the first half. Siakam in the post, working on Sabonis.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Burke, the pass to Rose. Good ball movement here by Omaha. 5 on the clock. Burke, it's good. Burke's got 25 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Rose, the pass to Stojakovic. Sabonis. Oh, here's Arenas, guarded by Rose. And there's the drive. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
We've got Pascal Siakam, and it's English in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Jams it home!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yes, sir!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It falls!
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called, Sacramento. 19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Outside Siakam. The triple drop.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put them up 2. For the win. Can't hit it. So we see Omaha get the win here. It might have been... All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up from here, folks.
It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Gilbert Arenas. English is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Drexler, and it's Unseld in at the center position. And for Omaha, Sabonis is out there with Thompson. Then there's Burke, then it's Rose, and it's Hardaway in at the two-guard spot. Taking a look at the Airmen. Well, they got to be happy with how this series started, splitting the first two games. Now, here they are at home.
Yeah, as the lower seed, you just want one of those first two. Now, they've stolen home court advantage and are in a pretty good position in this series.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
On the wing, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Unseld. English with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. It's deflected. They retain possession. And out of bounds, the Airmen will take it. Here's Burke. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Arenas. Kicks it out to Siakam. Sacramento moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Unseld can't get it to go.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Outside Hardaway. Sweet move. Yep, that one goes.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
English misses.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Out to Hardaway. Shot from free throw range. No good on the shot. Excellent D from Drexler. To the paint. Here's Unseld. Omaha with the rebound. They won in their last outing. Saturday's game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Siakam passes to Arenas. Pass to Unseld. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson with it. English picks him up. They get it back. From deep, Rose. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Kings trail by 6. And a wide open look for Siakam. Again, the miss by the King.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway finds Rose, and no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Drexler. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Omaha leading by 6. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the head coach of the Airmen. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Hardaway. inside, and slam dunk by Burke.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Omaha leading by 5. Burke looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Rose. Out to Hardaway. And here's Burke. Back to Hardaway. The second chance effort. Three-pointer. Kept alive. The kick out to Rose. The three-pointer no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Drexler. To the middle. Here's Unseld. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Pass to Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's the screen. Here's English. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Omaha moving the ball around. And that one's good. Burke.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Stolen by Rose. Jumps up, and the dunk by Rose.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now, here's Burke after the miss from Clyde Drexler. Burke with it. He's got 9. Sabonis sets the pick for Burke. Just 4 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Omaha shooting their first free throws of this one. Some changes for Omaha. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Sabonis. Stojakovic comes in for Hardaway. And it's Austin Reeves in for Rose.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Thompson dishes to Markkanen. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
English finds Jackson. Siakam against Markkanen. Here's Heaton. It's good.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Now here's Markkanen. Pass to Stojakovic. And here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside, Drexler. Siakam passes to English. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. English has got his second basket of the night. Now Burke, 11 points in the game. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now, here's English. And it's blocked. And now Omaha, fast break. Here's Reeves, here's Burke, and it's Omaha with another. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Omaha.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's Stojakovic after the made shot from Alex English. Markkanen a screen on English. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Kings. Down by 12.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Burke. He's got 15. Pass to Stojakovic. From outside the arc, that one falls coming off Burke's feet. And the Airmen lead by 15.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Drexler inside. Working on Thompson. Jackson has the open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Siakam, that's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Stojakovic. Now Burke. Banked in off the glass. Burke's got 17 now.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead. Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it's Omaha. There. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from game.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Arenas. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Unseld. The three. Arenas shot is off. Taking a look at the Kings. We've got Pascal Siakam. And it's English in at the three. Here's Burke. The rebound by English. Kings trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Rose outside. 11 feet out. Here's Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Omaha leads by 4.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Unseld. Pass to Arenas. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got a hand on it. They set the pick. Siakam, the pass to Drexler. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Burke missing. Kings trail by 4. Launches a 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Unseld. And he gets that one.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Tipped. Burke, the pass to Thompson. Here's Rose. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Omaha.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Here's Hardaway, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Nails it from beyond the arc. Burke's got 20 points.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So the Kings making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all of that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. English can't get it to go. Omaha leading by 4. Here's Burke. The rebound by English. English has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Siakam, the pass to Eaton. Now Giddey. They set a pick. And another miss by Sacramento.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Giddey with a double team. Lays out. Sabonis, the pass to Burke. The first one falls. The Kings making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Stolen by Thompson.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Sacramento on D. Pass to Burke. Clock at 6. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Drexler. Can they get it? And it's good on the lay-in.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Rose outside. Thompson outside. Here's Burke. Puts up a 3. Here's Sabonis. Here's Hardaway. Out to Rose. Here's Burke. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Sabonis.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Kings trail by 8. Pass to Drexler. Here's Arenas. To the inside. Eden passes to Siakam. Down low. Siakam drops it in.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Now Rose. Pass to Burke. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got assist number 7 tonight. Here's English. To the wing on the left. Here's Eaton. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. At one point, they led by 16. Shoots from 14. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Rose. Hardaway with it. Oh, using the reverse. What a bucket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
17-footer is in.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Rose outside. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. Kings trail by 8. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
They've won it. Next up, conference semifinals. And with this win in game...
The deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Hawks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won. 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Warriors. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round, an exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Abdul Rauf is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Artest. And it's Mikan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, Jimmy Butler is out there with Smith. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Allen. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Take a look at the Warriors. Tonight, it's all hands on deck for them here at home. This is a Game 7. And we know anything can happen.
Yeah, and I expect them to tighten up their rotation. Play with more urgency. The start of this game is huge. They're hoping the home crowd will help them.
4 on the shot clock. Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith moves like a guard to the rim. This is how explosive he can be.
Up against Smith. Love the pass to Mikan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Butler. It's hauled in by Artest.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Wallace with it, covered by Smith. And the rejection by Smith. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Abdul Rauf. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Artest. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Abdul Rauf against Westbrook. Westbrook with a screen for Allen. Back to Westbrook. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Stolen by Westbrook. Allen, right side. The kick out to Westbrook. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here is Artest. Here's Abdul Rauf. Lets it go from deep. Westbrook pulls it in. It's Allen on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Abdul Rauf against Westbrook. Pass to Love. Over Smith. Love, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's the fast break. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Pass to Love, over Smith, and Love gets it to go.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Butler. Now here's Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Allen's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Love. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's covered by Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Abdul Rauf's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Abdul Rauf with a screen on Allen. Pass to Mikan. Here's Abdul Rauf. Over Westbrook. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. And here is Allen. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Heinzen's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Irving's checked in for Abdul Rauf. Love up top. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the physical defense, not enough to stop Love. He's just too strong down low.
It's tipped. Irving against Westbrook. Irving passes to Artest. Irving looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Over Westbrook. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Westbrook. And it's denied. Now here's Love. Here's Artest. Good on the triple. Artest's got 6.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Allen. He's got 8. Rebound by the Hawks. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Smith outside. Over Artest. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
The kick out to Westbrook. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
He gets that one. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead. Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
And the Warriors with some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Smith, and it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Chamberlain with the block. Lobbed up there for Allen. Pass to Irving. Five on the clock. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Irving.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Jamison. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Petrovic's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. 15-point game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
For three, that shot missing.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
So with Love on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Irving. He's out there with Petrovic, and it's Mikan in at the center position. So it's the Hawks now after Kevin Johnson's miss. It's good. Mikan's got his second basket of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Petrovic's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Irving against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard. The Hawks trail by 14. The kick out to Irving. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
On the wing, Jason Terry. Still without a basket. Here's Chamberlain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for the Hawks. Chamberlain hits them both. The Hawks trail by 4. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Allen. Jimmy Butler is out there with Heinsohn. Then it's Johnson, and it's Caldwell in at the small forward spot. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. Allen outside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Allen's got 22.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Here's Mashburn. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Butler. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Allen with it. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point.
These teams.
So Omaha will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for Omaha. We've got Amen Thompson. Sabonis is out there with Burke. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Now here's Sabonis. Clock at 4. Burke finds Hardaway. A 3-ball. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Hardaway has got the first 3 points tonight for the Airmen. Pass to Chamberlain. Golden State moving it around. Fades. They get the rebound. And he makes good on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Hardaway. The kick out to Rose. Back to Hardaway. Over Allen. Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Butler, no good. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Omaha. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And it's the Airmen with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. They set the screen. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. Omaha shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Butler. Back to Westbrook. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Chamberlain with the block. And they recover it. Hardaway for 3. Westbrook with the nice D there. Allen passes to Westbrook. Stolen by Rose. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that one's good. Burke.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Rose. Sabonis kicks to Burke. There's the double team with Allen. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Hardaway has got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Allen for 3. Burke grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Burke. Shot clock at 5. Over Westbrook, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Allen. To stop the run, and the Warriors miss again. Omaha leading by 6. Thompson outside. Hardaway dishes to Rose. A floater. Here's Burke. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
Now here's Rose. Count that bucket.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Westbrook with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Pass to Chamberlain. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Westbrook no good. For Omaha, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He's covered by Rose. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Here's Hardaway. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Rose. Spins. And he drops it in from the low post. He has 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rose against Westbrook. From the high post. It doesn't go for him.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And some changes here for the Airmen. Markkanen, he's checked in for Sabonis. Stojakovic comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Austin Reeves in for Rose. Now Burke following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. And that one's good. Burke. And the Airmen lead by 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Reeves the pass to Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Markkanen, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their...
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Heinsohn, Allen out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Butler in at the 3. He gets it in there. Westbrook's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
He's just so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for 3, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range.
Rose can't hit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Allen, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Here's Rose. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Heinsohn, defended by Sabonis. Allen for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd before the half.
Warriors leading by 8. To the wing right side. Back to Westbrook. Over Rose. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
The offensive rebound from deep. Rose. Sabonis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Sabonis has got 7.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Allen outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. He's got 11.
Well, after making one in the first quarter, he's now made two here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Rose. Allen against Hardaway. Pocket 6. Allen surveying the D. They get it back. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Three-pointer. Butler. Omaha trails by 9. Here's Burke. His three-pointer's off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Golden State moving it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You look at Burke, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And a chance to catch up on some numbers. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors. It's been all about Ray Allen for the Golden State Warriors. He's been a major threat. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware.
Looking at the series break. And that'll do it for half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. So for Omaha right now, we've got Burke. Rose is out there with Hardaway. And it's Thompson, and it's Sabonis in at the force line.
Yeah, Smith is just feeling it out there. He keeps finding opportunities to attack.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Burke looking over the floor. Outside Rose.
And for Westbrook, it's all about staying engaged on defense, using that athleticism and length to pester shooters.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Rose at the top of the key. Thompson back to Rose. Here's Burke. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Rose in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Thompson. Here's Burke. Josh Smith pulls it in.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Westbrook kicks to Smith. Pass to Allen. Chamberlain with a screen on Rose. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Burke. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. Hardaway for 3.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And out of bounds, the airman will take it.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
For Omaha, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Golden State. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Omaha. Airmen have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Burke, the pass to Sabonis. Over Smith. Shots good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Allen for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Now Burke. He's got 7. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Smith. With the drive. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Hardaway against Allen. And Hardaway gets it to go. He's got 14.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pass to Allen. Shoots the 3. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now Thompson, defended by Butler. Shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 9 points for Money.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Chamberlain. Buries it down low.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Now here's Hardaway. 14 points for him. Sabonis, high post. It's stolen by Smith. A finish, and Smith with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's...
It's round 2 of the playoffs. So Omaha will get the first possession. So the Omaha starting 5. They've got Thompson, and it's Rose in at the point guard position. Hardaway, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Burke. Off with the layup.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Allen, the pass to Smith. To the left side wing. Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Allen against Thompson. Pass to Sabonis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In transition, here they come. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Hardaway against Butler.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him. Calling the foul right
away. Warriors on D. Thompson passes to Burke. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Smith outside. Back to Westbrook. It's blocked. They recover it. Tries again. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Westbrook. from deep. And he dunks it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And forget position. Sabonis is one of the best overall passers in the league.
Smith outside. Allen against Rose. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Smith with the rebound. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson with it. Picked up by Allen. Shots blocked. Butler against Hardaway. Westbrook, the pass to Smith. Here's Chamberlain, and he slams it in one-handed.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Westbrook against Rose. 6 to shoot. Picked by Sabonis. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Smith. And Burke pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Smith with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. And the ball out of play. The Airmen will have it. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. The 4th spot held by Domantas Sabonis.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Here's Burke. Pass to Hardaway. And again, no good by Omaha.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Allen. Fires the 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Allen's got 5 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Sabonis, the pass to Burke. Out to Thompson. Outside Hardaway. Rose outside. Into the lane. Over Westbrook. Rose can't connect. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Warriors with the rebound. Westbrook outside. Here's Chamberlain. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
There's a screen for 3. Hardaway sinks it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Back to Butler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Burke. Let's go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Allen finds Smith. Westbrook against Rose. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And it's Burke missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Westbrook, the pass to Smith. Allen against Thompson. Fires, high post. And Burke pulls it down.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Smith, and he's all alone. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've quit.
Big game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. And it's the Warriors to start out. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Smith. Then there's Allen. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Shot clock at 3. Allen, that's good.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Pass to Rose. Back to Hardaway. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Westbrook. And it's Smith finishing it off.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
Sabonis' screen on Chamberlain. The kick out to Rose. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Westbrook. Allen outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Burke. Chamberlain's shot is off. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Airmen. 4-point game. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Hardaway finds Burke. Back to Hardaway. To end the drought, Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Smith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Oh, that was amazing!
Zing! Oh, my goodness!
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Outside Rose. And they pick up 2. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Thompson against Butler. Over Thompson. Butler, no good. Omaha trails by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Now Sabonis. He has yet to score. Rose against Westbrook. Rose passes to Burke. Rose can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up for Golden State. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Westbrook against Rose. Warriors with the rebound. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Smith with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Burke can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 10. Stolen by Rose. And Rose throws it down.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Westbrook with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Allen's shot is off. Airmen have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler. Omaha shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the Warriors making a change here. Heinsohn's checked in. Burke hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Heinsohn. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
There's Sabonis. And stolen by Chamberlain. It's blocked. There's the lob to Sabonis. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You look at Burke, one of the game's best, second in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Catching up on the changes for Omaha. Markkanen, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Stojakovic is subbed in for Hardaway.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
That's tipped and stolen by Burke. Rose in the post, defended by Allen. Rose, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Puts the move on. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Heinsohn the pass to Westbrook. Allen outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Allen's got 12.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Markkanen from outside. Sinks the triple.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Thompson. Up top, Burke. Guarded by Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen from outside. And Omaha, another 3.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Nobody near Allen. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Markkanen, a screen on Chamberlain. Now here's Burke, guarded by Chamberlain. Markkanen sets the pick for Rose. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Allen passes to Heinsohn. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson the bounce pass. Burke can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Chamberlain. Allen for 3. Burke grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stojakovic kicks to Rose. On the wing, Thompson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Omaha. Yao, he's checked in for Burke. And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. Burke, he's checked in for Yao. Sabonis comes in for Markkanen. Hardaway's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Rose in for Austin Reeves. And the Warriors also making a change. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Terry.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Sabonis is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Rose. Then there's Burke. And it's Hardaway in at the 2 guard. Chamberlain with a screen on Hardaway. Caldwell can't hit. And it's Burke with the ball for the Airmen. Trailing by 2, so with Smith sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Chamberlain is out there with Heinsohn. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Johnson, and it's Caldwell in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Johnson. Here's Caldwell. And here's Chamberlain. Over Burke. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside Hardaway. Rose sets the screen for Burke. Drills the three-pointer. Burke's got the lead up to 1 now for Omaha.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Here's Rose. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Chamberlain with a screen on Stojakovic. Here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And looking to do damage in there, Butler draws the foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Johnson, the pass to Allen. Here's Chamberlain. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Hardaway sets a screen for Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Allen for three. Omaha with the rebound. Hardaway with it. Nothing on the board. And here's the break. Butler against Rose. Allen outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Burke. He has 7. That shot off. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Heinsohn the pass to Westbrook. Now here is Chamberlain. Burke covering. For Omaha, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Rose. He's got 10. Crew on the 14-footer. Rose has got 12 in the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 6. Allen kicks to Butler. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Westbrook against Rose. Allen outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Chamberlain. And he makes all 3. Omaha has now gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ray Allen picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Warriors making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. The Warriors trail. Outside Butler. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Allen inside the 3-point line. And the Warriors miss again. Screen by Sabonis. Burke with it. Butler covering. Omaha moving the ball around. To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And such a smart player. Sabonis knows just where to set that screen so he can then get open as the roller.
Here's Heinsohn. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. Thompson passes to Rose. Over Westbrook. And it's Rose missing. Warriors trail by 3. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Burke, and he converts the layup. Burke's got 7 now in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Westbrook with it, and Rose picks him up defensively.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Airmen. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Airmen on top. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Looking at this series, and that is it for halftime.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Rose is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Thompson. And it's Burke in at the 5 spot. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Omaha.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Allen. Chamberlain is out there with Smith. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Omaha leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Burke. Launches a 3. And that's collected by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen dishes to Westbrook. Outside Butler. Now Chamberlain. Allen for 3. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. From deep, Rose. Out to Hardaway. Off target from 3-point range.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Butler is also a solid distributor.
Sabonis trying to get open. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Airmen lead by 4.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Stolen by Allen. Down low. And it's Smith missing. Omaha leading by 4. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Chamberlain. Smith with it. Sabonis defending. Chamberlain kicks to Butler. Back to Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Chamberlain got 13.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Pass to Burke from downtown. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Westbrook against Rose. And it's Westbrook missing. And it's Burke with the ball for the Airmen. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Sabonis' screen on Butler. And Thompson kicks to Sabonis. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Westbrook against Rose. Here's Sabonis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Airmen lead by 4.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Westbrook passes to Chamberlain. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Westbrook. From the arc. Kicks it out to Allen. Up again. It's good on the putback. Chamberlain got 6 here in this quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Hardaway. Rose surveying the D. Offline with his 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Burke with it. Chamberlain on him. And that one's good. Burke's got 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Omaha. Now comes in for Sabonis. And it's Markkanen in for Thompson. And the Warriors also making a change. Heinsohn's checked in. There's Westbrook. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Yao, and it's Omaha with another.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Pass to Heinsohn. Back to Westbrook, beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Rose kicks to Burke. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 9 assists now tonight.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Westbrook shoots it, and it falls over the rim and in. He's got 13.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Hardaway, and the layup is good. And the Airmen lead by 4.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Allen for the 3. Burke grabs the miss.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Chamberlain. No good from Yao. Warriors trail by 4. Hardaway with the steal. And the wide open shot from Rose. The rebound by Heinsohn. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now here is Smith. Pass to Allen. Over Rose. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Omaha. Here's Rose. Good D by Westbrook.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Johnson outside to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain, the pass to Westbrook. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Picked by Yao. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Terry's checked in for Golden State. .157 left here in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Burke. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the paint, here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And taken away by Johnson. Now the Warriors moving it up, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Now Burke. He's got 18. Out to Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. From deep, Rose. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Left side, Rose. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Hardaway with a wide open look. And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Pass to Heinsohn. From about 19 feet, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Sabonis is out there with Burke. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Thompson. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
Outside Rose. Driving, put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Butler is screen on Rose. Pass to Heinsohn. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Allen for 3. Burke grabs the miss.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
On up the court. And then Allen slams it in.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Burke dishes to Rose. Sabonis. Warriors with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Offensive rebound. Heinsohn, good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Pass to Burke. Fires the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Here's Heinsohn. It's deflected. Shoots over Burke. And the shot falls short this time. Left side Rose to tie it up. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Butler against Rose. It's blocked. To take the lead. Ray Allen grabs the board. Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Caldwell passes to Heinsohn. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Launches it. The rebound by Heinsohn. Heinsohn's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Butler feeling it out a bit.
Butler is a very physical player. He wants to get in. To your body and draw the whistle.
And he makes the first. Smith checked in for the Warriors. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Airmen with the ball. A 2-point game. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Rose sets the screen for Burke. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Rose kicks to Burke. Sabonis sets the pick for Burke to take the lead. Chamberlain with the block. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Caldwell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Over in the corner, Rose. Thompson against Butler. Thompson dishes to Burke. Chamberlain with the block. They get it back. Pass to Burke. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caldwell passes to Chamberlain. Can't hit from in close.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Chamberlain brings the double team. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Caldwell. Omaha with the rebound. Burke's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Sabonis' screen on Chamberlain. Burke finds Sabonis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Omaha leading by 3. Burke with it. Pass to Thompson. Back to Burke. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Omaha.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Will it go? Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Inside, here's Sabonis. The Warriors pull it in. To the inside, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny,
but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Butler against Thompson. Now here's Westbrook. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Omaha has now gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And here is Burke. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for Burke. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Chamberlain. Smith with it. Sabonis defending. Sabonis against Smith. Back to Chamberlain. It's deflected. Thompson outside. Rose against Allen. Rose in the post. A shot from 6. It's off target.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Got a piece of it.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Puts up the 3. Does not go.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Burke. On the wing, Hardaway. Allen defending, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 3. Now Smith. Butler outside. It's tipped. Outside Rose. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Got it!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Westbrook. And hit the 3.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Proves it down. What an assist!
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now, here's Burke. Allen defending. There's the double team with Allen. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 7. Shoots the 3. No good.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Yeah, that goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now, here's Burke. He's guarded closely. And so it's Omaha winning this one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, money.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Burke in at the center position. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Smith, he's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Russell Westbrook to take the lead. Perfect, right between the eyes on that one. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Johnson. Here's Smith. Down low. Here's Heinsohn. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Burke, the pass to Rose. Drives to the hoop. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Allen outside. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. Allen's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
There's a screen. Rose against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Rose against Westbrook. Over Rose. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to Rose. Launches it. Hits a 3-pointer. Rose has got 19 points.
And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, "Control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself." Solid message, if you ask me.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Omaha has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Rose. Out to Thompson to take the lead. Chamberlain pulls it in. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Blocked! And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
Good on the second one.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Rose against Westbrook. Rose, the pass to Burke. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Burke's got 9 points now in the second half.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Sabonis against Smith. From the high post. And he nails the jumper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
Hardaway on the wing. Fires from deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Pass to Allen. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Burke. Shot clock at 6. The first free throw is good. And so Rose knocks them both down.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. It's a 1-point game. Smith outside. Allen fires. The 3 ball is down.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And here's Hardaway. For 3. Cash from downtown.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
Westbrook taking his time here. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Here's Burke. Now Thompson. He launches. It's off. Left side, Butler. It's money from deep. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Now here's Rose. No problem from 14.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Burke. Thompson with a screen. And Burke, here we go. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Allen. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He gets the first, and that ties this game up. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook outside. Smith outside. The 3 is in.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Timeout called, the airman. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot 3, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. Fires for three. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Chamberlain. Smith is out there with Butler. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Allen in at shooting guard.
And now he has picked up his 5th foul. He knows he's going to be targeted. They're going to have to protect him somehow.
To tie it up. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Heinsohn. Good on the baseline J. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Butler is also a solid distributor.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now, here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Rose. And it's Butler missing. Omaha trails by 3. To the paint, here's Stojakovic. And the layup's good off the glass. Stojakovic has got 4 points this quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Allen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Johnson can't get it to go.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Now here's Burke. Back to Hardaway. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Stolen by Rose. For the finish. And Rose throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Back to Burke. Down low. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Burke. Burke's got 6 assists now in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Warriors with some changes. Chamberlain comes in for Heinsohn. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. And Omaha also making a change. Markkanen's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Markkanen finds Burke. Rose sets the screen for Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Westbrook. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Can they get it? They recover it. Outside Butler. Chamberlain a screen. Goes up with it again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Rose passes to Markkanen. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Omaha.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And again, no good by Omaha.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Thompson. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now, here's Butler. Allen with the screen for Butler. Oh, what a move! Dunked it home, running inside.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play. Yeah, since the break, he has been in attack mode, and he is living at the line.
Stojakovic is checked in for Omaha. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Smith with a screen on Rose. The shot misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Now here's Westbrook. Butler outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Thompson. Chamberlain with it. And he misses the J.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's blocked. Here's Thompson. There's 1:17 left here in the 4th quarter. 12-footer. Gets it.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Airmen.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Money.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively, blocking shots, altering shots. He was.
Here's Burke to the middle. Rose, the pass to Burke to tie it up. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one, and so in the game for the Warriors. Russell Westbrook out there with Johnson, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Here's Johnson. Basket counts, and the Warriors lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 4. Here's Caldwell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Rose. And he converts the layup. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Chamberlain passes to Caldwell. Here's Allen, defended by Thompson. Here's Chamberlain. Omaha pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Burke, the pass to Hardaway. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook right side. Over Rose. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Smith, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Johnson. Here's Hardaway. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Butler. Deflected. Hardaway, the pass to Burke. And again, no good by Omaha.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Smith. Allen, right side. Thompson with a steal. Here's Burke.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Airmen shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. And the three misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rose against Westbrook. Oh, he jammed it.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And so here's Omaha following the score by Golden State. Tipped, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Got a hand on it. Burke on the wing, covered by Smith. Burke on the wing. Markkanen sets a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook right side. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Burke. Here's the pick. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff atmosphere. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Westbrook. From downtown. Oh, missed on the tray.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Omaha calls timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
And so the Golden State Warriors have won the series